Hi, I'm Craig McLeod and welcome to Drift My Ride. Today we've got Martin and his 1JZ JZX100 BDC flare bug. The Toyota Chaser was introduced in 1977 and retired in 2001. The JZX100 is the sixth and final generation of the Chaser. It came with 4 doors and a range of engine options from a 2 litre to the mighty 1 and 2JZ. The car weighs just under 1500 kilograms, giving a power to weight figure of 189 horsepower per tonne. It came with either an automatic 4-speed or a manual 5-speed. With a 4-door JDM styling, a front engine rear-wheel drive configuration, manual gearbox and the JZ engine all fitted as factory, you can see why these cars are so popular with drifters. You'd think the size would mean they would not be competitive, but Diageo Saito's methanol-powered 2JZ 1000 brake horsepower beast handed him the D1 championship crown. Martin, thank you very much for coming along.
No problem, yeah, pleasure.
You brought a real BDC car.
Real one, yeah.
A real proper, like, it competes in BDC and very well.
Yeah, it's actually, not doing too bad now.
So what is it?
Toyota Chaser, JZX100. Not Mark II. You say Mark II, we get upset.
Okay, right. Don't say Mark II. So you got a 1JZ in this?
Yeah, I got the 1JZ out of basically the old JZX90.
So you had JZ90.
I had a JZX90 shell, and we gradually developed that one.
Did it go like, I've had enough of this car's getting tired, I want something
It
different?
It was quite a tired car anyway, really, because it come from Ireland. So I mean, it had a beating before. But,
an Irish beating.
Yeah, and then gradually we obviously developed the car on from there. So the car had been through hell, to be honest. So yeah, we decided I had to build something else.
Why did you pick this? What was the kind of, because it's there's not many of these, and it's to this spec either.
I mean, I like the JZX100. I did have an argument with myself, and we had big discussions because I didn't know whether to go S-body, So yeah, we just said, well, what is it about for us? So, and basically it's just having fun with a car. I love building the cars. It's not my job, so it is a pastime, being a builder.
So let's start with how much it stands out, because so it's you say you got a body kit from Russia.
Yeah, it's the Origin Labo kit.
Okay.
It essentially is, but you obviously get your cheap copies because we can't afford to buy the expensive stuff, especially when we're smashing it about. So I just got the kit over from Russia. They send them over with the bumpers in half, and you've got to put them back together. But it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. The front wings didn't fit. They went all different angles and all that. So I've got the original wings underneath, and we had to mould all the wings in. So yeah, but because it's a drift car, we decided it had, it just had to go together.
Yes, the fronts changed of different colours. You had it white before.
Yeah, it come out. I mean, I had all the ideas in my head how it would be. So the flames are essentially the same and all that. I wanted it to be Jap. I said I've always wanted to do a Jap car. Well, the green, me and my lad Kieran was just stood in there, and it was ready to go really, and we just sort of stood there. I don't even know which one of us said it first, but it was like, it would look quite nice green at the front with the Devon flag on the roof, and literally within 48 hours this car was green then, and that's just the way it went. And spoke to XS Wraps, Robbie and that, who's done all the livery on it. It stands out. It's a real standout, almost like a Hulk or a Scum or something like that. I kind of feel like it's definitely getting more people saying now it's a lot more aggressive looking, and the car is like a good 20 mil lower than it was last year.
Okay. So what kind of suspension are you running?
It's Figs Engineering. Not many people would have heard of it. Jap Speed ran it on there. I don't know if they still do, but they ran it on their IS200. Okay. It just really works. So steering, now the other thing that's crazy about this car is got it's the 1JZ, but it's like you've thrown everything. You've got turbos, you've got huge NOS bottles in the back here as well. It's like it is fast and furious. It's all I do. It's just another big pantomime kind of thing. So, but it's not pantomime. You built it for a reason. Yeah, I've got a way I want a car. I've always had a way I want a car. The easiest way is to say torque. I'm just torque as low down. So what are you running for your engine management? Engine management is Cybec. Cybec. So you've got full standalone, and then you're running the turbocharger bit that's feeding in the NOS to sort of
fill out.
Basically, he maps a car. Simply, again, he maps a car like you'd map any car. Gets it to where it is, and then we've got this NOS system, which is essentially very basic, but it's not basic once you start running it, because he runs it through the Cybec. So I switch it on, is all I do. I switch on the heater jacket, make sure the pressure's there. I've got a few things I've got to do, but other than that, I press a button on the dash, decide which mode I want to be in, and then it does everything else after that, and it's just ran perfectly from day one, I've got to say.
You've got an iPad sitting here where you can control everything. It also gives you your feedback about, like, you've got all your dials and gauges and everything's read off there, so you can, you know, program it to.
The only bad thing about that, I don't know if you've noticed, is you get Matt Campling come along and take a photo of himself.
Hey, the other thing that is super trick about this is we've got sequential.
Yeah.
So what kind of sequential is this?
That's a Quaife.
6-speed. So
don't use all them.
No. So you just, what do you kind of find at the end?
Third and fourth. Fourth gear now, it seems to be running in an awful lot.
Otherwise, we have loads of switches here, but that's just all.
They're very basic.
Yeah.
There isn't loads of switches, to be honest, because you got lights.
Oh right, I suppose, yeah.
Because this car could essentially.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
It could be road legal quite easily.
But apart from that, we're just we've got a wee bias valve down here.
Yeah.
Standard, nice hydro, just in again, just.
I've got it runs twin colour, so it's got separate.
You've got your separate.
Yeah, I designed my own. I had to draw them up because again you couldn't get them at the time. You can now. And I'm running twin R33 calipers in the back, which works really well for the you know, doing. I can turn it right down. I have the brakes pretty much near all the front light, you know.
Well, I think there's nothing left to do.
No.
You ready?
Yeah.
Should we go for a spin?
Shall we?
Let's do it. Right, let's go. Right, you ready? I'm the third person to have a shot at this. Third person, right. Gears down, back. Once you're in, like...
It's normal.
Yeah.
It's very normal to drop.
Isn't it? I thought it'd be weirder. Yeah, there's nothing at first. Third. The big snivel do you got all of a sudden? Yeah! It's just Done. I was just like, dude, it just was such an experience. Like, as for it to just sit down and go, it's like, it just squats and it's like, right, we're just off. And the noise as well, the noise totally ties in with that happening.
Yeah, it comes in the same time.
Yeah, oh, it's just...
You give it a slip of the clutch and you feel it come in and say, right, I'm ready.
There's a little bit of slipping of the clutch as we're doing like a super tight track with this thing. This is,
that's slow, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah, so this is a super slow track for this, but oh my god, how fast it is. It's just crazy. Thank you very much. Guys, if you like these videos, if you could please like, share and subscribe to Driftland TV, and if you could give me a follow at Craig Does Drift on YouTube and Facebook. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
So first sequential experience there.
Yes, well, first sequential in a drift car, but yeah, it was
outrageously fast, it looked like.
The sequential isn't like a big thing, actually. What you put it in a gear, but it's not like you're changing gears that often. It got a couple of times, it got wrong forward and back, but the thing was, it was like you hit warp speed, because the cars would shake this little bit, so your vision would go that little bit blurred, and then you were going down the side of the wall, and you were like, this is like the Millenium Falcon! Oh, it was cool.
It looked outrageous.
Cool. Yeah.
Is it up there for best car on Driftland ride ever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Would you say it's maybe picked the other one JZ car that you had, Mr. Marshall's?
This scared me more.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, Marshall's wasn't as scary. So this is the thing is, this is more car than I am a driver by a long shot. Whereas the other one was, I felt I could maybe handle it. This was like, oh my god, I'm just along for the ride here some of the times. But this was beyond, as far as a car goes, as far as my experience, I'm a bit more terrified.
Yeah, definitely. It looks terrifying. And Martin, you have built an absolute monster.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it frightens me just as much.
Yeah, good. I'm glad it frightens you.
It's strange because it's a car you've got to be hard on, so you've got to get over that fear to make it work.
Yeah, it doesn't look. You can't drive it at 50%.
You
have to go 100%.
If you're afraid at the beginning of a drift event, you look a bit shaky. Do you know what I mean?
I'm looking forward to seeing you in.
Oh my god,
in a couple of days.
And it's such a good looking car as well.
It's beautiful. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Great.
Good luck in the comp.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.